Here's your host, Chelsea Edwards.
Welcome to another episode of Chattin with Chelsea. I'm your daytime bestie, Chelsea Edwards. Today's show is for the doers and the future CEOs. We have a COO of a major restaurant group, and she is serving up success spice level bold, okay? But first, he is one of the most recognizable voices in Houston radio, currently headlining the Madd Hatta show on Magic 102.1. But today, he is showing up as a proud father and adding children's book author to his impressive resume. Inspired by his son, Kase's little adventures encourages childhood literacy, entrepreneurship, and cultural pride. Welcome to Chat with Chelsea, the Madd Hatta. Hey, this is a long time coming.
Can I say congratulations to you again? I know you've already been sitting here for a good minute and everything, but you know, since we're here, I'm like, wow, I'll just use this time to say congratulations. I'm very, very happy for you. It's really hard to do these kind of things and get your own show, and it means something. So
it means something for you to say that. I appreciate it.
I don't know if it means anything for me to say it, but
it does, because you are a legend.
Listen, I don't know about that either.
You are.
Legend only means that you're getting old. You a legend, dog. You a legend.
I mean, isn't it a little gray?
It's a lot of gray in there, but sometimes when you got a 4-year-old, though, you got to pap it up. Just because I don't want him to grow up one day like, I think I can take this old fella.
Yeah. You got to make sure.
Oh yeah, go to the gym, eat right. You got to be ready. He's 4.
You're right.
The big man battle is coming.
Yes.
About 13 to 16, the battle is coming.
I like that you're prepared for it.
You got to be ready.
I'm not ready.
Every father goes through this with a son. You know it's coming. They're going to feel themselves. They get the first little girlfriend. Things happen. And then one day they walk through the door. They say something crazy to mama. And mama call you. You ain't going to believe what he just did. Say less. I'm leaving work right now.
I appreciate you putting everybody on notice. Like, they need to get ready.
Fathers already know this.
They already know.
Every man knows this. I've not said anything that they don't know. They know it's part of the ritual. Every man you meet, ask today.
Okay.
After you leave here, did you ever? Oh yeah, the battle with dad. Oh yeah.
Okay.
They've all done it. I've tried to do it, and luckily, man, he was graceful. Man, he just didn't put those, hardcore country thug beads on you, boy.
You didn't end up in the hospital.
No,
basically.
if it would have been bad. My father was in the military. He was the E8.
Okay.
I've seen him do things, and he was a short fella. My mom is the tall one. My father was a short fella, but he was a hood fella who went into the military, and those two things for him they mix well.
Yeah.
And,
it must have taught you certain things growing up with a military father.
There was a lot of discipline in the household. A lot of discipline in the household, and I don't have a problem with discipline. I think, ironically, it's helped me in my career and the things that I've done. Even with this, I'm just a focused individual. Sometimes probably too focused.
Okay.
I don't like that sometimes about myself, but I don't think I would have had the opportunity to do what I've done if I did not have that focus. So I can't be mad at what I picked up there from the old fella. It
has certainly paid off. You have so many accomplishments.
It did all right.
Yeah, he did all right. I mean, this is the latest in a long list of accomplishments. How long has this been coming?
Well, he's 4.
Yes.
And it all started in his mom's belly. It's really, the book is about, it's a little rap that I did to mom's belly. And I'm not a very fun-loving kind of like guy. And on this one particular occasion, I was doing one of my best freestyles to a belly. Blah, blah, blah. I was going hard on her. Blah, blah, blah. But it was about my son. So the rhyme that's actually in the book, it's really just a rhyme. It was most of it, probably 90% of it is what I was rapping to her stomach, and I remembered it and put it in my phone. But the book had to go somewhere, so I had to put an end to it. And while I'm doing all this crazy stuff to her belly, she's laughing. I've never seen her laugh like this before. She's like, oh, that's so cute. You should put it in a book. But I wasn't really thinking about it at that particular moment. But then my brain later said,
you know what?
It did. I should put that in a book for my son. And it'll be something that he can always carry with him. This little rap that dad did for him when he was still, you know, in mom's belly.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
What an honor, I would think. I mean, Case probably doesn't think it right now. Like, does he know all this is happening for him?
He knows the book is about him. He's already been on the first leg of the book tour, and he likes attention, which I'm very interested in.
Okay.
I did not like attention at that age. He embraces it. He acts sad at first, but not sad, but kind of bashful about it. But he jumped right into it. But yeah, he knows the book is about him. He took it to, what's the thing where the kids can take a book or an item to school, show and tell.
Oh yeah.
He took it to show and tell, and was the delight of all the folks at the school. They're like, oh man, your dad wrote a book about you.
Nice.
Which you don't think about it when you're doing it, but when I went there, like, that probably is a little different.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have let him take that to school. But those kids forgot as soon as it was done, so I'm like, and he's young enough, he's young enough, but he definitely knows it's about him. So.
Good to know he's soaking it all in, enjoying.
He don't care. He's 4 years old. He want to play with trucks and stuff like that. He could care less. Trust me.
Yes.
Trust me.
Well, that's why you got to keep yourself together. The 4-year-olds, the boys. I mean, minus 5. They got all the energy though right now. You have to
believe that.
Stay up. Woo. Okay. Well, keep your energy up. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Eat right, fellas.
More Madd Hatta. Yeah, eat right. Eat your veggies. We are back with radio legend Madd Hatta and his new book, Kase's Little Adventures. I have to point out the illustrations in here are gorgeous.
Adam Bailey did a great job.
I mean, this is you.
That was me 2017. That's 245, 250 pounds of lean muscle. Abs right.
Pop. Okay, got it. Yeah,
you know, it was a different time going on. So, you know, you had to be right. I was MMAing it every day, gym every day, eating right. Oh, it was a different time. I missed that guy.
Okay, well,
every day
still there. He's still in there.
No, he's not. He's not in there.
You're like,
he is 210 pounds now. He is long been gone. We have not seen him since.
I mean, it's just a beautiful book.
Thank you.
It's also a family affair.
It is. The book, the whole idea of the book is really when you see Kase's Little Adventures, some people are like, oh, you're going to do a part 2? And I'm like, I didn't think that through. But what I really wanted to get across is in his life, I want him to have several adventures as a human being.
Yeah.
But his first adventure in this book is him creating a lemonade stand. He takes the family blueprint, if you will, of the lemonade that's been through the legacy of all the family on his mother's side.
With his mom in here, yes.
And he took that and decided, because we in Houston, Texas, you know, it's hot out here.
Yeah.
So let's take some of this, let's put it in the front yard, let's build that little lemonade stand. And as it says in the book, the block was hot.
Yeah, I love that you put that in there.
And he cooled it down. Thanks, Lil Wayne. And he cooled it down with a little lemonade.
Yes.
He brought his friends along.
I was going to say he's got
staff.
And everything.
You got to teach him all. I want him to learn all these very important things: entrepreneurship, friendship, making sure your people get paid, taking care of them, legacy, all that. So you got to start pouring into him very early, so he sees that you're doing your own kind of programming before the world starts putting their stuff in there.
Yes, it's all in there.
Yes, ma'am.
So why entrepreneurship? Why was that your thought when it came to, okay, this is a message I need to get across?
You know what's so funny? Although I've worked for radio my entire career, I've always had something on the side. My record label still exists to this day. I've always done something on the side. I think all people should, because in the environment that we're in these days, you never know. No. Hope y'all don't have to pay for that. But
we're gonna find out later. We're gonna bill it.
But I just think that you should always have something on the side. And the most important thing for me here was to show him he needs to start thinking about what he wants to do now, and not necessarily go work for somebody else. I don't want him to have the mindset like our generation coming up, where, you know, you work real hard, you go to school, you graduate, you have a whole bunch of expenses because them loans, and then you go work for somebody else and you never pay off those loans. I don't want him to have that life. I want him, you know what, I have an idea and I think I can do something with this idea. I want him to think like that. I want him to be a businessman. I'm very serious about that.
Okay. Okay. Was this your first book idea, or did you?
It was
have
not. I've had other book ideas. This is the only one that's ever came through to
Okay.
look like a book. The others are just sitting somewhere on the computer. One was about music, one was just my personal thoughts, and never really put them out. But this was really important to me. You know, it's your kid, and it was really important to me to have a book that he could see there. And so I started working again. I had kind of sort of retired, but it took some time to get back to this. But it was a mission. It was really important to me to self-publish and to do this book and have it for my son. And 3 years old, it finally got out here. And happy birthday to my son. He just turned 4 this week, actually, or last week.
Yes,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Case.
Happy birthday, Case. All right, even though this will be later. Yeah.
We're recording for you, baby.
Wishes, yes. How much of a role did your wife play, other than telling you need to put this in a book, since she's in education?
She works in HR, and I think for me, she was the motivation because it's her child. And she knows that she's with a person. If you say something, I probably just go and do it. She has your back. She's gonna be your, she's gonna root for you. She's her own woman. She's a Renaissance woman, as I like to call them. Renaissance women. It's nice. It's nice when they allow men to be in their lives. They can do things on their own. But she's also a Renaissance woman in her own right. But she was just inspiring. You know what I'm saying? She says that you can do something. You're like, oh yeah, I think I can. So I will. So
Absolutely.
gotta have somebody that has. Gotta have a good woman that has your back.
Absolutely, and
or in your case, a man. It works hand in hand.
We working on it.
And that'll be another episode of Chatting with Chelsea. You need to do a dating episode where you go out on a date and let some folks come here and
Is that what
see
we
if you
need
can.
to do?
Yeah, that'll be. Oh,
Okay.
she don't like that idea.
Lisa's listening and taking notes.
Come on, Renaissance woman Lisa. That's an incredible idea.
Okay.
Take some men out, see if you like them. That's a great show. They can follow you around. That's on the house, man. I just gave you that one. She's like, okay, thanks for coming.
We don't have to pay. Thank
Get him out of here.
Thank
Now
you
he's
so
trying to
much.
get me married. That ain't my. Get out of here, guy. Get out. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
All right. I want to know what other ventures are rolling around in that head of yours.
That's a good question.
I will say, as media professionals, sometimes we have.
Well, thank you for calling me professional. I've never been called that. Thank you.
Just today. That's it. Just for today.
Tomorrow, I'm back to slumming, my friends.
I know oftentimes we might have certain limitations on what we can do working in the media industry. Are there things that you want to pursue that you might have to wait on, or just things that you're like, okay,
if I want to do something, I do it. I'm not really great at rules, and luckily, probably I've been in this industry and no one has ever told me, Hatta, we don't think you can do that, or stop me, or the people at the top like, I don't think you should, and here's why. I wake up, if I want to do something, I do it, and I will worry about the repercussions later. And depending on how I feel, if somebody else don't like it, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this ain't right for me, and I'm gonna go continue to do what I'm doing. I don't tell people when I'm doing things, I just do it.
Yeah.
And some of them found out about the book and, oh, you didn't tell me. And it was a lot of that, but they've been very supportive once they found out.
Good, yeah, down the line. Why did I have to hear this from someone
But
else?
I don't have anything else in there. Right now, I'm happy to be sitting here chatting with Miss Chelsea and being a part of her show. And it's actually an honor to be sitting here with you. There's a whole lot of interesting people you could be talking to, but you took the time to talk to me. I appreciate that.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
top of the list, man.
I don't know about that,
Top of the list.
but I'm really thankful. I think this time is important time, and when somebody give it to you, you should be grateful.
Well, that's going to be in the next book.
Grateful.
Yes. We
not a
need
bad
that
title.
one. We need that one too.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you. Thank you for having
Where
me.
can the folks find the book? And then I know you're also doing readings. Where can they get all that info?
On the 8th and the 15th, doing another reading at the Houston Public Library. We got a little tour going on right now. If you want to know exactly where to go, very easy. Just go to themaddhatta.com. That's TheMaddhatta.com. Don't ask why I spell it that way. That's another long story for another time. That's another show.
Okay.
But go there and all the details will be there where we're going. And we will see you there. Free for the family. Bring the kids out. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I love that. I love
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
And my son is going to thoroughly enjoy this book.
It is his.
It's going to be another bedtime. Do you do the bedtime readings?
Wow.
Okay,
For my son?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I love reading to my kid, man.
Do you do voices and all of that? You know, you're on the radio, so you
kind of, sort of. Well, you know what? I guess I do. I never really thought about it. You just automatically do it when then you catch yourself like, why are you doing that, man? Just read the book.
No, they love the voices.
Well,
Keep that up.
My wife is way better than me at all that stuff. When it comes to the playtime stuff, that is all her. I'm the one. Get together. Come on. I'm the structure guy.
You're the disciplinary.
She's more loose about it. They have a great relationship. But
Got it.
Yeah. But thank you.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you for bringing this. You guys go ahead and make sure you get a copy of Kase's Little Adventures.
No, get 3 copies.
Get 3 copies for all the kids in the family and for everybody. You're right. Get 3 copies. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. We just chatted about inspiring the next generation of entrepreneurs. Now meet a woman who is doing exactly that. Welcome Julie Nguyen, COO and co-owner of Mamba Hospitality Group. Now you're doing this in the restaurant industry, which can be challenging.
Yeah, challenging is an understatement.
Yes. So my dad has worked in the restaurant industry his whole life, and the days would be so long. What are your days like?
You know, in the beginning, yes, they are long. We were working 7 days a week, 15, 16 hours a day. Every time we open a new store, we're doing the same thing. A lot of people like to say like I work a lot, but I like to say that I work because I want to, not because I have to. You know, we've gotten to the point where we've grown this big team. We have a lot of support within our corporate team, and I'm able to kind of fall back from being in the day-to-day operations on the restaurant level, but really focusing on how I can grow the business, grow the brand, and support my team.
Yes.
So, you know, when I am working, I do still work every day, but I work because I want to, you know, improve. You know, we're always looking to be better than we were yesterday. Mamba mentality.
Yeah, I like that, Mamba. I'm going to use that Mamba mentality. It sounds like you had to learn to delegate too. Did it take you a while to kind of let go of the reins in some of the things, some of the areas?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that I think like, you know, everything is going to be done right if I do it myself. So it is really hard to kind of let go and let others help me. So yeah, it's definitely a struggle.
It's a work in progress. Now you have 3 locations. You're talking about how much you've grown.
I have 3 brands, actually.
3
we
brands.
have 7 locations. So we have Crawfish Cafe, Phở Prime, and Ocean Palace. And then we have a new concept coming on the way that's called Char Vietnamese Barbecue, which will be opening next year. So,
okay.
Yeah.
How do you come up with the different concepts?
So with Crawfish Cafe, it kind of just came up as an opportunity. We opened our first location 13 years ago. There was a space, and my husband was having a conversation with his mom, and they were talking about how big this Vietnamese Cajun crawfish is getting in the Houston area, and it's just and it's something we've grown up eating all the time. You know, we have backyard boils with our families, and you know, it's something we really enjoyed. So we just took it on, and it led us here 5 locations later.
Very nice. I'm just looking at you like, man, how do you do all this and keep it going? Especially in, I would say, a male-dominated field. Like we see a lot of women who are great chefs and all that in the families, but then when it comes to the actual restaurant industry, it's a lot of guys leading and getting that chef title. So have you had to make a place for yourself, or did everything just kind of come naturally?
You know, with Crawfish Cafe and Phở Prime, I didn't really have too much of an issue. Coming into Ocean Palace was a little bit different because the staff there is much older. You know, they've been around for a long time. I'm younger, I'm a female. There were a lot of men in the kitchen, and they didn't exactly respect me right away, but I stand my ground, and I'm confident in what I do, and I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm talking about. So I think over time, you know, that started to shift, and being in this industry now, it has changed a lot. I am starting to see a lot of female presence in all the different restaurants and communities.
We love to see it, and we love that you're standing your ground and telling them what's up, okay? Well, you're gonna show off some dishes.
Yes.
I cannot wait to get my fork into. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this. We are We're back with Julie Nguyen of Mamba Hospitality Group, and I hear that you were the person who makes everything taste good. So you brought some things for me to taste. Let's start here.
I brought a few things for you. So I brought one item from every concept today.
Okay.
So I got truffle shumai from Ocean Palace. So the shrimp and pork shumai is a classic, but we put a little bit of truffle pate on top.
Oh, this looks
really good. Yeah. And then over here we have another classic from Crawfish Cafe. So you know, we're typically known for our crawfish, but we have a huge, extensive menu. So we have a lot of different boiled seafoods. We have fried platters, po' boys, shrimp and grits. This one right here is our garlic noodles with crawfish tails.
Oh, okay. So can we get this beyond crawfish? I know people go crazy for crawfish season in Houston, but we can eat
year round.
Year
yeah,
round?
we are open
Okay.
year round.
All right.
The rest of our menu is fully available. And then that garlic cream sauce with a little bit of fried shallots and garlic on top for the crunch is so good.
That is so good. Come on. Come on, Julie.
And then down here we have, this is bò nè, which is a Vietnamese dish. It's basically like sizzling steak and eggs, so you can enjoy this for breakfast or brunch, but it's really good all times of day. So we have marinated ribeye that has a toasted cracked black pepper sauce on top.
Okay.
Comes with 2 sunny side up eggs, pork sausage, and then it's typically enjoyed with like this bread and pate and Vietnamese mayo over here. So Phở Prime, we have 2 locations, so we have a third one coming in the Garden Oaks area and stopping ground. So October of this year, we'll be opening that 3rd location.
Oh yeah, people are going to show up for this and everything else. So where can people look you up and find all your locations?
So you can find all of our locations and concepts on mambahg.com. So you can see the address, the business hours, and you know how many of each concept we have on there on their website.
Okay, all right. Well, I will be returning to eat some more. You guys, thank you for watching this episode of Chattin' with Chelsea. Thank you to Madd Hatta for being here as well. And keep up with us on YouTube, Chattin' with Chelsea, and social, Chelsea Fox 26. We'll see you on the next episode. I'm going to get into this some more. Okay.